What's up, pack members? It's Weird Spirit Elf here. Welcome to our next Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Let's Play episode. In the last episode, we tried to get this guy's side quest done, but for some reason he will not just give me a prompt. Which is a shame, really. He gave the delivering soup and the harvesting pumpkins mission pretty easily. But he does not want to give me a speech log. Maybe I have to actually do the next area first. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. So for this episode, we're pretty much going to head on over to the Farron region. Because, you know, obviously we need to go to the sealed grounds to talk to the old lady. All this time, instead of choosing where we land, a cutscene will play. So let's see what happens, shall we? Spirit, help! Ugh. Rough landing. Well, you're heavy. I think I might have broke something. Hey, Spirit, seriously, didn't anyone ever tell you had to land without crap? Whoa! Birds? Tiny birds? What are they? And what is that thing? But how? Why? What? Where am I? What's going on here? Ever since Zelda finished, we've been zipping in and out of town all in a hurry. So I figured I'd tell you, and you might leave me, Zelda. But this is so wild. Seriously, what is that thing over there? It's a Goron. And what's with all these trees? There are so many. Just give it to me straight. I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? What's the deal with this place? Is there supposed to be nothing below the clouds? What's all this? Or if there's supposed to be. Yeah. Link's talking sign language, in which it seems just like the sound here he always is. Whoa. You're kind of imploding my mind right now. But I think I get what you're saying. If I've got this right, Zelda is down here somewhere and she's okay? She's okay. Oh wow, that's so great. Hearing that is such a huge weight off my mind. See, Bruce isn't all that bad. He has a good heart. You know, Spirit, it's sort of alright down here. This place needs a name. Yeah, a name famed for its rugged adventurous wilderness. From now on, we'll call it Bruce Land. Yeah, right, Bruce. It's called Farron. Deal with it. So let's see if I've got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road from here knows where Zelda is. I see. Right. Alright, Spirit. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job. You can head home. Big Goose will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yep, I'll track her down, save her, and then give her a lift back to Skyloft. Good luck with that, Bruce. Then when we get back, I'll ask her if she wants to make our whole going out thing official. And then the two of us will get some quality time together. Anyway, the point is your work is here. Your work here is done. I got it covered from here. Now, it's off to find that old lady we're talking about. Catch you later, Spirit. Okay. Well, while we're here, we might as well try to catch some more birds. Well, it's never worth a try. Well. Oh, there we go. Got a bird feather. I think that's almost all the bird feathers I need. Got one. I think that's all I need for now, so yeah, let's go and head down to the temple, shall we? Well, I don't know if that's right or not. Let me see. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I was going the complete wrong way. And I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, I guess let's have the beetle on. Yeah, you know, we'll leave the bug net. Well, whatever. Huh? You gotta be kidding me, Granny. You're messing with me. Say it again. I dare you. I only speak the truth. You're not the one who will save her. The Spirit Maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so, save us. As it was decided long before you were brought crying to this world. Crying, yeah. Shut it, Granny. You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Bruce. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why would I even be here? If I'm not up to the job of being a hero, just who is? Yeah. Huh? Oh, now I getcha. Spirit, Gray here has been trying to tell me you're gonna be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke. Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about Destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you, and you're no hero, Shrimp. Excuse me? Greetings, Spirit. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? Ah, I see. The guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She is being sent forth by the gods to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the great task Destiny has set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they used, there's only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Spirit, have you attempted to play that harp you received? My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. Very well, I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First, press up to your harp, then press A to prepare to strum it. And then point, and then... Good, you learn fast. Now for your next lesson. Focus and point time with the pulsing of the circle of light. When your time is right, I shall join my voice to your heart. Listen well, for song and singing will be of great help to you in your journey. So now this is going to be a thing that we do often in the game, so we pretty much gotta... First, we're going to be doing this a few times throughout the game, so just kind of get used to it. You know, and I think the harp is actually a nice little touch to this game to utilize the Wii motion controls, whereas the earlier games such as like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask use the button input to play the ocarina. And in fact, Twilight Princess didn't even have a musical instrument. You just had the whistle grass and the wolf howling. Well, I guess wolf howling is technically an instrument in a way. But whatever case, we learned the Ballad of the Goddess, and yep, that's the first melody we'll learn. And upon playing this song, well, this appears. The harp you hold is known as the goddess's harp. It is a divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land. The melodies it brings to life have the power to reduce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as a gate of time. It is the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships and put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Though your journey will put you in harm's way, spirit, you must endure. It is your fate as a chosen hero of the god that... is shaking. I fear the seal has been broken. I expect that it would react to summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal break so quickly. Spirit, there will be time to explain later. Right now, you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside. So, pretty much, you see the whole area shaking now, and we want to quickly, well, there's no time limit, but we want to quickly make our way outside. Whoa, what's the floor shaking? The whole ground is heaving. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here. Go quickly, spirit. Check on the ceiling spike in the center of the pit. There's nothing natural about this tremor. That monster can free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution. So, we're going to run down here and pretty much quickly use our sailcloth to make our way to the bottom. Of course, once we reach the bottom, the seal breaks. And thus, we see the monster that has been haunting our dreams. This is, wait for it, the Imprisoned. I knew it. the seal has given way. I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. It must not reach the temple. So, pretty much, this will start the battle with the prison. And I think, in my opinion, next to Moldarak, this is probably the easiest boss in the game. So pretty much, the basic idea of this boss is pretty much the prison is slowly marching across the grounds and trying to get to the temple to destroy it. So we will obviously want to stop it from doing that. So, the main strategy is first slash away at the toes with three in the front and one at the back. And first, you want to slice them to, knock the prison down, and then run to the back and deliver like 3 sideways swipes. And first ladder is repeat, but the difference is well, the prison, if he hasn't made much progress, feels like just kind of slither. And yeah, that seems like that's at this point. We're gonna stop. So you want to do what I just did a total of 3 times, and all the toes will regrow. It doesn't matter how many you snatch them, they are all gonna regrow. But now there actually is an alternative strategy that you can use. If you're having trouble slicing the toes, then you can actually go up to the level above the imprison. Come over here, jump on top of the head. Oops, overshot that a little bit. Maybe I can get a heart back real quick. Nope. I'm gonna slash some toes on this heart if I can. Yeah, great. So now let's try that again, shall we? Now you can see on the left-hand side, you see there's a picture of the imprisoned right there. And pretty much that gauge kind of shows how close the imprisoned is to the sealed temple. And pretty much if the imprisoned reaches the temple, it's game over. So you jump atop the imprisoned, and you can just do the same thing. The only difference is you gotta do them downward rather than upward, but they're still diagonal regardless. Pretty much, it's the same strategy throughout the entire match. Like I said, so we've already done it 2 times. We need to do it one more time. And where's the prison right now? Okay. Make its way up. And see, it is pretty close to the temple, but it's okay. Let's see, we can pull through. So pretty much, it doesn't matter which strategy you do. If you ask me, I think the going above the imprisoned and slashing is a little bit more efficient, just because you can just deal direct damage rather than having to worry about slicing out the toes. But if you are struggling, at this strategy, or if you'd rather you do the toe strategy, do that too. But whatever case, the imprisoned is defeated. And also, I think the way it works, the imprisoned is going to make it pretty close to the temple no matter what, so don't get too afraid. And in all honesty, the imprisoned would only, this version of the imprisoned at least, would only really reach the temple if you pretty much did nothing. So pretty much you would have to try to fail to get it to reach the temple. But then after defeating the prison, all the scales will burst and then form back into, well, the place where the prison arose. And pretty much if you, now Spirit, strike the sealing spike with a skyward strike and restore the seal, quickly. So pretty much what happened before I strike with a skyward strike, I do want to mention, if the imprisoned does happen to reach the temple, then it'll shortcut scene play where Granny will say, "It's too late, all is lost," and then it's just game over. So yeah. So not too much of a failure scene, but at least there is a little bit of detail. But yeah, whenever you're ready, come to the bottom and skyward strike, and then we do a little bit of symbol power, if you know Power of the Samurai. So come on. There we go. It pretty much is symbol power. Pretty similar to how you do it in the Power Ranger Samurai Wii game, for those of you who have played it. For whatever case, you know, the imprisonment is defeated and the seal is placed. Awesome. I know it's 20 minutes, but, you know, we're gonna let the cutscene play and then we'll sign off at the next chance we get. Oh. Nice going, Spirit. Though the imprisonment had only just begun to awaken and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the seal, keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. The behemoth you beat back into confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon. So that kind of does give the teaser that we will be fighting the imprisoned again, so just be prepared for that. So you are left with precious little time to complete the task with which you have been entrusted. Return to the Seal Temple, Spirit. There is much to discuss. And I'm impressed of how, I know it's for game mechanics, but the fact that, you know, Granny, pretty much, or old lady Granny, whatever you want to call her, pretty much, you know, the fact that she made it into the bomb so fast, considering she obviously can't use a sailcloth, and judging due to her walking speed, you know, big props to her. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light from its Skyward Sword might just do it. Sorry to disappoint you, boy, but for now your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Faron Woods, Elden Volcano, and the Nehru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these three fires will it fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into lyrics of songs precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hope of finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. I hate you saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me, well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless. You sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all this. Spirit, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate. Alright, so I think that just wraps up this video. So, until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.